Kunal, sir, just give us 1 minute to just set the things.
Hello.
Hello. It's 5:26. We start sharp at 5:30. Till then, the guests are entering. Welcome to our show, Rapid with Rachna.
Thank you.
Sir, you can put everybody in the mute mode and unmute, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Then you unmute yourself, huh, ma'am? Ma'am, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Okay. Is sir unmuted?
1 minute.
Yeah, sir is also unmuted.
Sir is unmuted yet.
Just more minute before we start with Kunal Anand sir today. So the countdown begins, sir.
Okay.
So it's 5:30. It's 5:30. Welcome welcome Kunal Anand sir, a very pleasant personality. Today we have a very pleasant personality with us. So I welcome you all. I greet and meet you all virtually on Zoom at Rapid Talks with Rachna. Welcome Kunal sir. Today we will
Thank you
be,
so much, Rachna.
yes sir. Sir, you were saying something?
I said thank you so much. This is a privilege for me.
Thank you, sir. So before we start on, I would just like to brief about Fun to Learn. Fun to Learn is an ISO certified organization, 15-year-old organization which deals with handwriting improvement, whether it be handwriting improvement, mental calculation, jolly phonics and all. We basically deal with beyond academics, the basic life skills enhancement. Along with the academics, the skill development is very much essential. Nowadays, if you see, if a child has to multiply a single digit number, they will not use their brain, but they are using calculators. So in this savvy world, tech savvy world, we are developing their gross motor skills as well as we work on right and left brain. So as you all know, this 2.5 months, totally tech savvy world, we all are frustrated. So we all know blended learning is very much essential for us. So that is what Learn is all about. So today we have with us Dr. Kunal Anand sir. Just a very short profile of sir. Dr. Kunal Anand sir is a principal, consultant, educational trainer, and a motivational speaker. I have heard you a number of uh, meeting you virtually for the first time, but I have your motivational talks in Chandigarh and few places. He is presently working as a principal of DPS Udhampur, Jammu and Kashmir, and he has worked as a founder principal of the Pathways International School. He has 17 years of experience in teaching, administration, training and development, staff training, operations, student relations, campus operations and management of school and educational institutions. He has a vast experience and expertise in heading a big team. He has been invited as a panelist, keynote speaker, and resource person for various national and international conferences and had organized CBSE board, national and international agencies. He has been awarded by many organizations, both government and private, to just name a few. He has been awarded with many state and national educational awards. Twice he had won the award for 100 highly effective principles of India award, which we all can see in his personality. He has he has won the Principal of the Year at Times Now, Franchisee India, Times Now, and Franchisee India. They themselves speak about it. So we winning a Principal of the Year award by Times Now is again another achievement. One more had to under sir's cap. Now, Bharatiya Shiksha Samman Puruskar presented by Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi and International Education Excellence Award by Sunil Shastri sir. And yeah, so this was just a short profile. Today we will be discussing. I heartily welcome Kunal sir to our show. Now we have our audience pan India. We have a not only from Jammu and Kashmir, right from North India, Jammu, Kashmir, Punjab, Haryana, UP. I can see few of my viewers from South India and
Making of a person always depends upon the environment that person is into. And I'm lucky that I have always been with the best of people, best of teams to work with, best of mentors who have always guided me from time to time. And that's the reason why I think that I am capable today enough to speak to a forum of educationists, teachers. Before we just start off the formal talk, it's my big thanks and salute to the teachers fraternity. that they are doing a marvelous job in this lockdown period, in this pandemic times, when everybody is looking forward for their safety, for their well-being. Our teachers across the country are working tirelessly for the benefit of the students. So, teachers who all are here, who are able to listen to me, a salute to each one of you.
Uh, just 1 second, sir. Chetna Gupta, Renu Sharma, Nazima Ahmed, Bharti, please mute yourself because today there is lot of signal issues in Mumbai. Mumbai is expecting a cyclone. So if I
Okay, ma'am.
if we mute from our end, at times it is possible that we have to unmute. So Chetna Gupta, Renu Sharma, Nazima Hamid, Bharti Gupta, Poonam, Priya, Noor Aina, Shiv Sharma, please mute yourself so that we can carry the show properly. There might be signal issues also because we are expecting cyclone maybe today, tomorrow, any moment. So we will just try to run the show as smoothly as possible. So your cooperation will help us to here with Dr. Kunal because he has lot of share it with us. So if you all cooperate, Dubya Sharma, please, please humble request from Rachna to mute yourself. Now, sir, what made you connect with you? You know, as soon as the pandemic started in the month of April, one of the videos which I saw on Facebook was immediately you did not for the situations to get normal or the parents or the government to demand that teach the student and the most appealing thing which I found was you had invited the parents, any parent who is willing to teach to the kids, willing to come forward is was the only statement which I heard first from you that yes, parents, we want your support if you have any field, be it cooking, singing, anything, and you had given a open. That is what attracted me, and that day I connected with you, if you remember me. So that was a very firstly see when we all were in the we all educators we all nobody was planned for this pandemic, okay, so when this pandemic happened, suddenly when this pandemic, Hena Kudyar, please mute yourself. It's a humble request. So that point attracted me that each one of us have some expertise, and you had wholeheartedly welcomed that. So it shows your spirit that together we all can grow and together we can bring the best out of the children. First thing, and the second thing is like we have been hearing since so long from the government, from the parents that online teaching should be free because they were somehow not realizing the efforts we as educators are putting in. And as we can see, 100 plus people are there on Zoom, and most of us are educators. 99% of us are educators. So the challenges which we faced, still we did not give up. So if a parent comes forward to teach even 50 students, they know what is the real challenge to teach the students, and then they stop that online fees किस लिए दिया जाएगा and all sort of things. And the most interesting thing which I found here and over the period of 1 month of my rapid talks, I have been hearing that many of the educators they have this complaint that बच्चे सुनते नहीं है, mute कर देते हैं. So these are the challenges that even if they are teaching, a lot of teaching was happening, but the learning was not happening. So that is why if you are smart enough, if an educator is smart enough, then they know how to make their kids smart and how to hold the kids and convert the teaching into learning. What do you say on this, Dr. Kunal?
Very well said, Rachna. That definitely there were a lot of challenges. Before I start speaking out the various points we are looking at, I am really grateful that one of my mentors has also joined the forum. Thank you so much, Rohini Aima ma'am, Vice Person and Principal, Jammu Sanskriti School, one of my mentors from whom I have been learning. So with your due permission, ma'am, I start the talk for today. You said smart teaching and smart educators. Before we go to the technical backgrounds, talking about how the online system came in and how our teachers and parents reacted to it, let me tell you one thing to the listeners. Smartness is not about gadgets.
Right.
Smartness is not about how finely you are using the Zoom app or Microsoft Edge or the Google Classrooms, whatever platform you are using. Smartness is how smartly you are adopting to this new wave. So that's
Right.
why I said at the beginning also, my salute goes to all the educators, teachers, principals, directors who, without having such a great knowledge of technology, or I would say the intact of technology with a routine, they made it possible. And of course, this was possible when smart teachers, educators like you joined in the forum. You all just,
I,
because what happened that time was we were not
sir, one,
prepared, we were not ready. Though we had all these things available with us,
sir, one second. Let,
all
Excuse me,
these
ma'am. Yeah.
items were with us,
Can I just
but we
mute
were not
everybody?
ready.
yes,
And then you'll have to tell sir to unmute himself and yourself, please.
mute, you mute everybody and then I will request.
Done, ma'am.
Kunal sir, please unmute yourself.
Ready.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this inconvenience. Technology always plays its smart part. This is again the
Right.
smartness of technology. Somewhere, somehow, that being educators, we are not able to keep ourselves on mute. We are still being following instructions, and then we expect our kids to just come and brush the crawl with this technology to behave technologically disciplined. So that's one word I would like you all to add into your vocabulary today, technologically disciplined. In a class of 30, 35, 40 people, when we are teaching, are all the 40 listening to me? Are all the 40 concentrating? Is nobody making a noise? Is nobody creating a mischief? So why the question of technological discipline? If my kids have put their thing on mute, or at times they would put the videos off, they might be munching something or having a chat with their friend in the group. Just look at one thing. My kids are doing a multitasking job, sitting in front of a system, sitting in front of a computer or a laptop or a mobile phone, they are multitasking. Either they are having a chat with their friend, they are having a chat with somebody around them, they are listening to you. Remember, they are listening to you. And at the same time, they are doing some other activities as well. That's how smartness comes. Even I was watching a few videos because a lot of viral videos are coming on the internet these days where a teacher is cutting, chopping, and teaching. When a teacher can hold that forum of cutting, chopping, and teaching together, why not my child who's sitting back at the home can do a multitasking? So smartness would not come in from the part that okay, fine, you are physically very smart, or to be with due respect, senior teachers, the senior classes, you have much more crowd in the classes where the teachers are very well dressed, they are looking very beautiful, they are presenting themselves very well. So you have a huge class over there. But here, the possibility of your interactivity with the and the state of a machine talking for half an hour, 40 minutes or an hour, that's actually talking to an idiot box because no response is coming back. But then how are we putting this thing in our system, and how are we, using our children as tools? Now here the children are not just, sitting in front of you where you can catch them whatever they are doing. In your screen, at the most you can accommodate around 15 or 20 children in one screen. Then you have to flip between screens and see how many have put their videos on or how many have put their audios on. So this is a task for us as teachers, as educators, whenever we are dealing with such situations. But remember, they are kids and you are a teacher. You have to take a control. We cannot let them lose. Okay, fine, you are not adhering to the class, do your work on your own. We can't do that. We cannot throw them out of the class. At the most, we can remove them for 10 minutes and then get them back into the class. And the moment you remove, your principal or your coordinator comes and asks you, oh, why that child is not there in this class. So as educators, my challenge is multiplied like anything. I do understand how much tough time we are facing in preparing a lecture. And I again appreciate you teachers that you have taken up this challenge so smartly and so strongly that initially, because you've been teaching for so long, you are equipped with the books, you are equipped with the topics, you go down to the classroom and you start your topic. You know, you can cover up your, even if there's something with lacunas are there or something is missing, you can cover it up. But on online mode, either you have to send a topic before the class, or you have to send a presentation before the class, or you have to use the presentation and your own talking things together. So see how you have developed yourself. You have become smart teachers. Each one of you who are teaching right from a kindergarten child to a 12th class student. I mean, from 9 to 12th or from 8 to 12th, it is a little easier to get the children intact with technology and listen to us. But how about a kindergarten child? A kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, or even for that instance, a class 1 child.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so difficult to get that child into a routine of understanding what you are trying to teach. And as far as my experience goes, what happens is these younger kids, these toddler kids are so eager. They look forward for their class. They look forward for their teacher. They look forward for the time. I mean, I've seen messages going on in the group, good morning, ma'am, because teacher has taught them to say the good morning in the morning. So much smartness you guys are only playing with. And this smartness is the need of the hour. If we are smart enough to handle a pandemic situation, which none of us, neither our grandparents in the house, even none of them, have seen such a situation arising ever in front of us. But as smart teachers, as smart educators, we are handling this situation. And that is where the main connect comes in. The teachers who are sitting back at home, who are double occupied because they have to take care of the family, they have to take care of their cooking, they are mopping, they are swapping, and then taking care of another 500 children every day. This is commendable. So Rachna, I think smartness comes from within me, and all of our educators right now listening to me and those who are watching us live on Facebook are smart educators. Rachna.
Right, sir, I totally agree to it, but my past experience has, like I have noticed in past few days, educators in the remote area, they are not able to groom themselves properly to see they have a good knowledge of their product. They are willing to provide knowledge and do online classes, but something is that smartness is missing to attract the students. So can you just guide on the pointers which may help educators to be smart educators for smart children? So the
Certainly.
basic, I
Certainly.
yeah, 50% yes, they have become smart. But if you see the remote areas, because I have been daily taking sessions for many school teachers, first thing is that most of the teachers are my personal experience, remote area school teachers, they are not presentable also. सुबह पहले एकदम थके हारे बैठे if he is sitting thake are not presentable. If I am a student, I will not pay attention. Honestly. So I would, apart from being presentable, what pointers you would like to give to the educators? Because today in our Google form also, most of the queries were that kids they are not listening. See, even if they are sitting in front of Zoom. So the basic for the educators so that we can attract and we can pull the students to be for that 40 minutes on screen learning what the teacher is doing. So just if you could highlight on that.
Certainly, certainly. I agree with you because somehow I'm not saying ruler, but even I am looking at a semi-ruler belt, which is a modern ruler belt, I would call it, and JNK being one of the worst hit in places because there is no internet connectivity. We are still working on a 2G network where my teachers are also working and my students are also taking the lessons. So yes, you very fairly said the first thing is how you look and on your screen. It doesn't matter. Be very frank with you because I'm known to be frank when I talk. You just have to be
Right.
shown this much. How much am I visible? My face and this portion. Nobody knows what I'm wearing under. I might be wearing a shorts. I might be wearing a slippers. So nobody is bothered. So the moment your screen grows up, the moment you are asking your children to enter into your screen, remember nicely, smartly dressed till here, nicely done here, nicely done face, and just a visibility till here, and then open your session with a big, broad smile. You all
Right.
pass on the messages in the WhatsApp groups or you pass on the IDs in the WhatsApp group. Why not to have a two-line motivation with it? I'm not saying that you create it. You don't have that much of time. You have Google to help you out every time. Get into the Google, look for something chirpy, look for something innovative. No need of saying bright morning and what a sunny morning. We are not looking at sunny mornings at 45 degrees, not interested in a sunny morning. Yes, if
Right.
the morning has got, cloudy, it could be better morning. But something which you can connect with your children. And when you open your session, when you start your session, don't say, okay, page number 32, and the topic is overhead of marketing. No, ask them how they are. 40 minutes is there with you. Even in class, with due respect, you never reach at the exact 40th minute to complete your class. You roam around from your staff room in the way you find two of your teachers saying hello to them, and then finally you reach your classroom, and then you start taking your attendance and whatever. So 10 minutes you are either way utilizing. I won't say wasting. You are utilizing with your children to build a connect. Same 10 minutes are required in an online job to connect with your children. How are you all? How was last night? What you had for dinner? What's the plan for the day? How many classes are you seriously going to attend? Get a connect, friends. Unless you are not connected with your children. I teach 11th and 12th. I teach both the senior secondary classes of my school. And I'm not boosting, but my kids can come up to me with any kind of problem, whether it is personal, whether it is professional, whether it is school, whether it is teacher, anything and everything. We spend those 10 minutes talking about what had been the day like and what are you planning for the day to be. So you're dressing, of course, a big broad smile the moment you open. I know we are all stressed up. Today morning, even we had a session on stress management by Dr. Amit Sen from AIMS, very, very renowned person. So we had a stress session with him. So he also said, you can kill a million with one smile. So that smile, the way Rachna is smiling right now also, so that 1 million smile is very, very important. Other person feel important. If you look at saying, okay, shuru karo, tum karte nahi ho, and kind of we have, because we are teaching 7 classes, 8 classes in a day, we have to correct the notebooks, we have to look into the assignments, we have to correct the assessments. There's so much of pressure on a single teacher. But that one smile, that one moment, it gives you, when you smile, when you even try to smile, everybody just try to smile. You can see, just try to smile, everybody. That smile, see, the moment you say a smile, automatically comes up on your face. It automatically reflects. You please smile. You smile, your muscles, you especially the ladies talk, you will never get wrinkles on your cheeks if you keep smiling. So 20 smiles in the class every time. 20 smiles. Every time you go up and make a 20 smile.
That might be the reason I am not having wrinkles till now.
Rachna doesn't look that old when she's pretty old.
Sir, reveal mat karo.
So your
Okay.
positivity, the positivity, you go to the classroom or to the Zoom room, because in the next coming months, friends, let me be very frank, your Zoom is your classroom, or your Microsoft, whatever you are using, that is your classroom. And that's going to be there for a long time. It won't coming out that easily. It will take time. So make it a classroom. That's the first three things which I would respect any teachers to do. The moment you enter the class, there has to be a positivity around. बच्चों के दिमाग में it happens with difficult subjects, sciences subjects, chemistry. People are not much interested in, and mathematics is always a trouble. So there are, then you have to make a connect with your children. How are you connecting with the children? Irrespective of you are sitting in a rural belt or a semi-urban belt or an urban belt, rather I would say, Rachna, definitely urban teachers have more problems connecting than the rural, because rural teachers have that instinct, they have that spark, they want to just come out, and they have to be given a platform. Urban teachers, they always take them, kitty party में एक high class kitty party होती है और एक committee होती है. Kitty party is like you're going to a restaurant with dresses and nice jewelry, and then you order amazing foods. And committee होती है जिसमें आप सिर्फ पैसे इकट्ठे करते हो और किसी का नाम निकाल देते हो कि इसकी कमेटी निकल गई. So somewhere these urban teachers and rural teachers like kitty parties and committees. So हमें कमेटी नहीं बनना है, हमें वो किट्टी पार्टी करनी है. एंड रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, जब आप पहली बार वो किट्टी पार्टी में जाते हो तो डेफिनेटली एक मन में डर जरूर होता है, लेकिन अपने आप को बेस्ट प्रेजेंट करने की पूरी कोशिश की जाती है. दैट इज द की टू योर सक्सेस. दिस इज, आप अपने घर के एग्जांपल्स ले लीजिए, अपनी फैमिली के एग्जांपल्स ले लीजिए. ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट, देरानी जेठानी, ननंद भाभी, अमेजिंग रिलेशंस, भगवान इन रिलेशंस को बचा के रखे. लेकिन क्या करते हैं हम? अब मुझे पता है कि मुझे चने बनाने नहीं आते, मैं बहुत ही बेकार चने बनाती हूँ, लेकिन क्योंकि जेठानी साहिबा जो है उनका बहुत नाम है फैमिली में कि वो बहुत अच्छे चने बनाती हैं, चाहे कहीं पे भी किसी लेवल तक भी जाएंगी, कौन सा मसाला, कौन सा डिश क्या नहीं करेंगी उन चनों को अच्छा बनाने के लिए. और उसके बाद उसके ऊपर फिर ब्यूटीफुली यू विल बी डेकोरेटिंग इट विद all the vegetables and salads and then corundum, so making it presentable. घर में खाना खाने टेबल पे जब बैठते हैं तो हम इंश्योर करते हैं that my table is nicely. कोई भी घर हो, मैं हमेशा कोशिश कर, जो नीचे बैठ के भी खाने वाले लोग हैं, टेबल पे बैठ के खाने वाले लोग हैं, बेड पे बैठ के खाने वाले लोग हैं, बट हमेशा हमारी कोशिश होती है खाना स्वाद बनना चाहिए और खाना प्रेजेंटेबल होना चाहिए. So that is a key. क्या इतना डिफिकल्ट है किसी भी अर्बन रूरल टीचर के लिए अपने आप को एक अच्छी डिश की तरह प्रेजेंट करना? बिकॉज आई एम फ्रॉम अ कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड, मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड, तो मैं तो सिर्फ बिकने वाली बात करूंगा, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है दोस्तों. So if you can actually sell yourself in front of your children smartly well, you have won the battle. So this is the fourth point, that is the presentation. And of course, what you need to maintain is a network of togetherness with them. Make them feel important. As educators, one mistake, what we all do, we start treating ourselves superior and our children as inferior, or they have less knowledge to us. That's where we make a mistake. We are superior because they are listening to me. We are better because they are sitting in my class and understanding what I am teaching them. They make me superior. I am not superior to them. Once the teacher gets this attitude of thinking, I am superior to others, we are no less than be a teacher anymore. So they make us superior because they listen to our instructions. Kindergarten classes में बहुत बार मैंने देखा है that parents come and tell me, sir, मैंने कुछ गलत करवाया था, and दिखता है वो गलत है, लेकिन बच्चा नहीं मानता. मेरी मिस ने कहा है, अगर तो वो कहा है, the child would go by that thing only. But why this attitude changes when the kids are growing up? Same kids whom you have taught in class 1, when they come to class 10, they start questioning yourself. The thing is not that they have learned too much. It's that we sometimes start thinking that our kids can never overgrow us. And I guess the biggest reward of a teaching profession is when my child overgrows me, when my child can talk better than me, when my child can present better than me. The moment I start thinking my child is better than me, that is the time I've hit the bullseye. That my children, I have taught them, I have brought them in a way, the way I wanted them to be in the society. So these 5 pointers, if we keep in mind, which are as simple as that, no technical things required, only smartness required. So I'm sticking on to the topic, Rachna, smartness. So all these tips which would be coming to you would be regarding your smartness. I will be able to give you the tips on makeup and hairdos, but yes, at the end I'll try that also. I'll try that as well. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, Rachna.
So, sir, as you mentioned, the important point that how you present yourself, जो दिखता है so दिखता है. But when many of the educators they filled up the Google form, as you are the motivational speaker too, you would be the best person to answer this. Few of them have asked how to speak, yeah, how to enhance their speaking skills. Although content-wise they are very good, but then on the other side, along with the students, when the parents are also sitting at many a cases, then if educators would want to enhance their speaking skills, so how do they, if you can highlight on that too?
Well, very valid point, Rachna ma'am, that the speaking skills, the speaking platform, what we are on, is very important to impress my children, and especially in the case of virtual classes, when my parent is sitting around or any other stakeholder for that instance. Friends, let me tell you one thing: introspection is the key for this. We have some time every day. You are busy with a million of things. You have your daily chores, you have your school things, you have your whatever, so many things. Always and always keep 20 minutes for yourself. A 20 minutes introspection exercise for each one of you. Those 20 minutes are only yours. No children, no husbands, no grandparents, no in-laws, nobody. Those 20 minutes you can utilize in your washroom also. I don't say that you would sit in your library but probably those 20 minutes in a washroom also, or those 20 minutes in the kitchen when you are finally, covering up your whole stuff. 20 minutes of your time, of your life is yours. Those 20 minutes, introspect. See, where am I lacking? What went wrong today? घर में सब्जी अच्छी नहीं बनती है, ठीक है, या नमक कम रह जाता है. We always introspect. अरे यार कैसे भूल, ये तो मैं रोज बनाती हूँ. How can I forget putting salt into my vegetable or into my lettuce? But then I introspect. So why not to introspect the same thing when it comes to my class, when it comes to my life? Today, what I have done, in the morning I got up, I was in a hurry because husband was leaving for job. He was growling at me that the bus is late, my dabba is not packed, the children be made ready to sit for their own Zoom class. I have a class at 11 o'clock. So many things to look at one go. Why not we introspect and see where did I went wrong? Was I in a hurry? I didn't pack the properly food for my husband? और क्या मैंने आज उन्हें फिर सुबह जला हुआ ब्रेड दे दिया, या स्टूडेंट की साइंस की क्लास थी उसको मैंने मैथ्स के लिए प्रिपेयर करा दिया? ये सब कुछ हम करते हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम कभी अपनी क्लास में गड़बड़ नहीं करते. When we are taking our own class, we will not do that. So introspection is important. Speaking skills is something, friends, I've been with the speaking part of time. I will never recommend go for a course of English speaking. There is nothing called English speaking course in this world. To be very frankly speaking, with due respect to the organizations who are providing it, IELTS training can be there, GATE training can be there, but there's nothing called an English speaking course. We all are coming from English speaking backgrounds, English learning backgrounds. Okay, not the speaking backgrounds, at least English learning backgrounds. On 20 minutes, the one I'm asking from you, take 10 minutes Take up anything which you like to read. It could be any book, it could be a newspaper, it could be a magazine, anything. Sit in front of the mirror. Start reading that text loud. Read that text loud once, twice, thrice. You would see for yourself in the mirror where you are going wrong. And this is one of the best confidence building measures I have tried on my own. I have tried on my own. And whomsoever I have told this thing, it has worked for them. Those 20 minutes of introspection of yourself, sit down and see this difference. Do it for 10 days. 11th day, give a feedback to Rachna. Did you find a 1% difference in you? That's the reading. And the other 10 minutes to look at yourself and talk to you good, bad, ugly. Talk about the ugliest part you did in the morning today, right? I went to the shower. I just opened the tap and came back. Never had a shower. You only know that. Nobody else knows it. Because I was in a hurry, I got up late. So there was no time for a shower. I just went inside and came out. So introspect yourself. Your goods, your bads, your uglies. Subah, mother-in-law was asking for tea and I just didn't give her a heed. I went off because I knew I was late. I have to prepare something else. So mother-in-law tea, gone for a toss. Doesn't matter. Right? So many things. Life is all about why we are making it so complicated. I don't understand these days why people make their life so complicated. It's not. It is not that difficult to live the life happily. Stress is the thing in everybody's life. सुबह उठना है स्ट्रेस है, शाम को लेट सोना स्ट्रेस है, बाहर जाना स्ट्रेस है, बाहर से वापस आना स्ट्रेस है. Everywhere it is a stress. Sitting in front of this Zoom meeting for 1 hour is a stress. हमें लग रहा है wow, we are attending a webinar. इन सबसे पूछिए मैम जो आपके 150 लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं, कितना स्ट्रेस है. किसी को कहा गया है कि करना है तो इसीलिए करना है, किसी को प्रिंसिपल ने फोन कर दिया तो करना है, कुछ लोग इसलिए आए थे कि पता नहीं क्या होने वाला है, लेकिन आगे से निकले कुणाल सर, उन्होंने तो खाना बनाना सिखा दिया. तो स्ट्रेस तो हर जगह है. क्यों नहीं हम अपनी लाइफ को स्ट्रेस फ्री करते हैं? और जैसे ही अपने आप से प्यार कीजिए लोग दोस्तों. यू जस्ट स्टार्ट लविंग योरसेल्फ. आई मीन every woman likes to look beautiful and you all are beautiful. Every woman, the most beautiful creation of a God is a woman. So why not love yourself? Give yourself that time. I can talk, I can walk, I can speak, and I can kill anything. When it comes to killing on the part of not killing as shooting somebody. कल को आप बाहर जाके गोली मार दोगे, किसी को बोलोगे सर ने कहा था गोली मार दीजिए, तो हमने गोली मार दिया. Killing is hitting. What is your target? Women, especially women flock of the country, of anywhere, not only of our country, but anywhere, you have the tendency of changing the world. You have the tendencies and capabilities of changing each and everything, and we have seen in history so many changes that women have made. And today, any profession, anywhere you go, you've seen women doing a great job. And they all are not coming in from a very flowered backgrounds. They are coming from regular backgrounds like me and you are coming in from. So if you think public speaking is a fear, you are at fault. Public speaking is the most easiest task because you are speaking. And given a chance to women, they will not stop speaking at all. When given a chance for a gossip topic, you will go to the length of it without any knowledge. आप जानते भी नहीं उसके बारे में, लेकिन अगर ग्रुप में वो gossip हो रही है, you are a part and parcel of that gossip every time. चाहे उसके बारे में हमें कुछ नहीं पता, तो अगर मुझे वो gossip करनी आती है, तो ये तो मेरी professional gossip है. ये तो मेरा profession demand करता है मुझसे that I need to be, impressive in front of others. So never think you are less than anybody. You are a teacher, and teaching is a profession that teaches all other professions of this world. A teacher could never think of being, oh, I do that. Why cannot I do this? I can do this. This is very, very important for all of us. right? अब एक काम करेंगे सब
Right.
लोग. Before I take up the next question from Rachna, can you see my hand? Everybody, can I see your hands like this? Can I see your hands, everybody? Yeah, your hands like this. Yeah, Vikesh ma'am, you're looking very beautiful as always. So you start tapping. Tap it here. जोर से. And then 2 fingers, 3 fingers, and 4 fingers all together. This is for you teachers. This is for you educators. थोड़ा थोड़ा हिल भी लिया, काफी हम लोग बैठे हुए थे. So this is the kind of aura you people have, teachers, and I salute your spirit. Yes, Rachna.
That was awesome, sir. Now, just it's as you already mentioned, it's all in our mind how we take it. And as you had been mentioning about introspection for yourself, your within, let me tell you, I have introspected and myself, my own self, and that is how what I am today. You know, when I have developed this handwriting program, a self-designed program where short improvement in just 10 hours. And initially, when I approached the schools, like around, I'm talking about 13, 14 years back, the scenario, nobody believed in me. Like they used to say, how it can be possible in 10 hours. And after every failure, you know, I used to come and write down the points. What made them not to believe me, not to trust on my program? I used to jot down the points, and yes, after a few days, after maybe a month or so, they started believing and trusting me because I introspected my failure, why I was not able to convince them. So I totally agree with you, whatever you have said, because I have faced with myself. So my next question is, as earlier you had mentioned about the pre-primary kids, the preschoolers. So can preschool children benefit from these virtual classes? Because there is a lot of conversation going about the pre-primary classes. So if you can on this smart education for the pre-primary, how it can be beneficial or not beneficial for them? You are the right person to guide on that too.
Education in any form for anybody is beneficial, Rachna. We can't say that education is not beneficial. The ways of education may be different, the norms may be different, but never education can be of any harm to anybody. And at times I feel very strange that why such discussions are even coming up. If your child is sitting in front of a system or a laptop or somewhere for 20 minutes or 40 minutes or 30 minutes, my teacher is sitting there for 5 hours. Is her health not a hazard? It's only hazard for my child. I am only concerned about my children's health. I am only concerned about the well-being of my child. There are 35 more kids sitting over there. Might be 5 people feel so, but 30 doesn't. So for me, the welfare of the 35 is important, not the welfare of 1, 2, or 3. And when we say pre-primary, as far as my experience goes, they are more inquisitive. The parents are more inquisitive to work with them online. They are coming up with every school. I see the Facebook pages of schools. They are coming up with such innovative methods of teaching, and those methods which are rightly available in the right hand of our house. We don't have to go out and buy anything. So when we talk about the pre-primary area of our students, we have to ensure this thing and make this thing available to the parents also, where they need to understand this thing, that this is the new now. We have to, because pre-primaries in either case are not going to open, probably at the end of the year as well. We don't know how the scenario is going to be. So for the pre-primary kids, because they have a very strong connect with their teacher, they are very young, so they have a very strong connect with their teacher. I have got these queries, I have got these children who actually, parents tell me they weep, they miss their teacher, and we are not teaching them. I'm sure none of the educators at the pre-primary level are sitting and teaching them. They are having an interactive classroom with them. There could be, some activity given. It was like I was watching at one of the Facebook pages, a family tree activity. So how nice, the whole family is there with you. Otherwise, when we used to give a family tree activity, So it used to take 5 days for the teachers to collect the pictures and make a family tree in the school for the child. And now you ask a family tree activity, it is coming out within 2 hours because the whole family is there. And then the children can connect. We always give them tasks where they can actually connect with things. It's not a matter of any primary or pre-primary classes. Here the matter is very clearly about how you are connecting. And as pre-primary teachers, if they are here, the pre-primary teachers, you have a very strong connect with your children. And the kind of classroom, every school has made their own arrangements. We have, what I have done, I can share with you. My teachers, they send them a work on their WhatsApp in the form of a video, could be a story, or in the form of an audio clip. And they only meet them on a visual classroom twice a week just to talk about their well-being, how they are, what they are doing, how they are presenting things, how they are preparing things. Even parents are sitting along, take the feedback from the parents. And my experience goes that the parents of pre-primary are much more happier connecting in the visual classrooms to the teachers and others than the parents of the senior secondaries. Because senior secondary children have the way to mold their parents. अरे मम्मी क्या करती है मैम, पढ़ाती थोड़ा है, वो आया बोल के चली गई, मम्मी कुछ समझ में नहीं आता, और मम्मी तो बस फिर मम्मी ने फोन किया राशि की मम्मी को, राशि की मम्मी ने फोन किया सांची की मम्मी को, और वो मम्मियों का एक नेक्सस बना, और क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं जी ये स्कूल वाले, दे आर जस्ट मेकिंग मॉकरी ऑन द क्लासरूम. पढ़ा सकते हैं जी कोई, एनीबडी कैन टीच ऑनलाइन. वी हैव प्रूवन दैट एवरीवन, yes, he can teach online. And whole India, Prime Minister in his Man Ki Baat on 31st May appreciated you teachers for the online classes, and he said this must continue. इससे बड़ा कॉम्प्लीमेंट शायद ही हमें कहीं मिल सकता था हमारे प्रोफेशन में. तो विजुअल क्लासेस, किंडरगार्टन हो, सीनियर सेकेंडरी हो या मिडिल स्कूल हो, विजुअल क्लासेस इज अ ट्रीट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. It was there with us. हम सबके पास ये systems थे. We were never following these systems. Today, see, tomorrow when the school reopens, okay, and you know, you want to take an extra class because we have limited number of periods, we have limited number of days left for the year, we can always go back in the evening and ask for a 1 hour session online with my children. It's a holiday, you know, because of course, India is full of holidays, festivals, so many things. Holiday. My spirit it will not stop me from teaching. I can have a morning session of 1 hour, 2 hours with my child online, and my work is done. India, because of various things, we are never able to complete the academic year, the total number of days given to us. So see the kind of platforms we have. And teachers, it is you who will make the parents understand what is the importance of a visual class. Visual class is not harmful for the eyes. Visual class is not harmful for the health. If you are not having a class, visual or one-to-one, then it is harmful for your health. It is harmful for your well-being. It is harmful for your growth. Today, every teacher, every school, sitting back home, we could always sit back home. We could always say, okay, connectivity issue अगर आपके पास है, तो हमारे पास भी हो सकता है. Eyes का problem आपको है, तो हमें भी हो सकता है. अगर हम भी ये सब कुछ मान के बैठ जाएं, that you know, because it's a health hazard, don't we have a family? Don't we have children? Don't we have people to take care of us? So if when we are ready to give our 100%, 40 minutes of the time from the parent, from the child, is something which we deserve. Which we deserve. It is not a matter of asking or seeking from them. It is a matter of our right to have it, because we are giving it out in a form of a 5 hours class or a 4 hours class or even an 8 hours class for that. So online teaching for pre-primary is very safe. Parents who are listening to me, if they are live on the Facebook, there is nothing that is technically being taught to the children. It is an interaction so that the children is intact with the school. He knows that there is somebody apart from mommy and papa who cares for him. And friends, the second family is the school. We teach them, parents, you know, of course, their kids are biologically their children. But see, you people, I can see so many senior teachers sitting in here. Do you even remember how many kids you have, you know, brought up and made them a good citizen? You might have not even counted. Thousands of students. Every year, a single teacher at least goes for 500 to 600 students from herself with them who can be promoted to the next class. So teaching के साथ कभी भी चाहे वो online है या वो offline है, classroom है, group है, individual है, कुछ भी है. Teaching is teaching, and we should be thankful to our systems, to our schools, to our schools managements who have given us these platforms to do it. And parents, I again appeal to you from this forum, if we are teaching, be cooperative with us, support us, and those two words of encouragement of yours, which would say, ma'am, a good class, well done, kudos, the teacher would multiply it by 1,000 next day and give it back to you. Remember that.
Yes, sir. So I think you have answered almost all the queries. Just two questions in brief. There was a question put up by one of the educators. What strategy cope up with the weak students? Because in a class we might have out of 35 to 40, we may have 4 to 5 weak students, or maybe 50%. So any strategy would which you can suggest? How do we cope up with that?
Look, these are 5 fingers. Are they equal? They are not equal.
Right.
How can we expect that all the 40 of my class would be equal? This is a question which comes to me or any other educator as a challenge what to do with the weak children. Friends, as educators, if you are getting a child who's scoring a 90% to a 95 or a 96% level, sorry, that's not your achievement. But if you get a 40% child to a 60% or a 55% level, that's what you achieve. And each one of you sitting out there in your classrooms, in your homes, very well know how to do it. That how is, and especially when it comes to visual classrooms now, online classroom now, you have so many multiple opportunities to handle those children with some extra timing, with some extra classes. ये strategy word जो है ना, and somehow I don't know, but मुझे बहुत भारी सा लगता है. अरे strategy क्या है? क्या strategy है? Right? What is strategy? हम लोग एक शादी में जाते हैं, जब फैमिली वेडिंग होती है, when we are planning for a family wedding, 2 महीने पहले हमारी प्लानिंग शुरू होती है. क्या पहनना है, किससे सिलवाना है, कहाँ से खरीदना है, what jewelry, what clothes, what makeup, what hairdo, blah 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 blah. एक शादी के लिए, वो भी मेरी चचेरी बहन की मौसी की बेटी. Why are you asking me or anybody for instance for strategy? You are strategist यार. एक छोटी सी शादी की पार्टी को आप इतना स्ट्रैटेजाइज कर सकते हैं, तो उन क्लास में 4 बच्चों के लिए या 5 बच्चों के लिए स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं है. प्लानिंग. It is all about planning. How you plan. Again, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन की बात यहाँ पे भी आती है. आप वही पढ़ा रहे हैं बच्चों को जो बच्चे बाकी 30 पढ़ रहे हैं, उन 5 तक आप क्यों नहीं पहुंच पा रहे? We have to get down to the level. I'm not saying that you have to start teaching the way they want it. You have to see what is missing as to make them understand. Okay. When it comes in our board classes, जब लास्ट का टाइम आता है तो उस वक्त कहा हम खुद कहते हैं ओके फाइन मैम, इनको सैंपल पेपर पढ़ा दो. We know इनको बस पास कराना है. तो अगर वही चीज हम 6 महीने पहले सोच लें, I'm sure we can get them to a better level. There is no mantra, friends. और होता भी तो मैं आपको कभी देता भी नहीं. मैं कभी नहीं देता. Because अगर आप खुद को बैठ के इंट्रोस्पेक्ट नहीं करेंगे, स्ट्रैटेजाइज नहीं करेंगे, स्ट्रैटेजीज नहीं बनाएंगे, तो कैसे करेंगे? स्ट्रैटेजीज मत बनाइए, एक सिंपल प्लान बनाइए. And always remember, friends, this makes me recall one more thing. जब भी कोई प्लानिंग करें, whether वो एक्टिविटी की प्लानिंग है, whether it is the lesson plan, whether it is your classroom everyday lecture plan, always have a plan B. अगर एक काम नहीं करे तो दूसरा काम करें, right? When you go to a party, almost all the ladies come keep one sandal extra in the car, knowingly कि कहीं हमारी हील ना टूट जाए. यहाँ पे जो हील नहीं पहनते हैं वो एक फ्लैट चप्पल लेके जाते हैं, because I will be tired and I can wear the flat heels. So plan B is very, very important. Always keep a plan B. And if you have a plan B, friends, I assure you success will come back to you always. It will always and always come back to you. Mark my words. That's it.
You have cleared almost all the queries of how to be a smart educator and get smart students. Now, any last give to all the educators globally? You have
Well, ma'am, I
still
strongly believe that you all are educators, and definitely one day many of the new things would come up from you. We are also sitting here because we have been taught by teachers like you.
right.
My suggestion, because I will not recommend anything, I am also a learner. I always keep learning from my team members, even from the youngest teacher in your school to the most experienced teachers. They give you something to learn every day. Every day. Sitting on a principal chair, I personally believe, is successful when your teachers and your team is doing a splendid work. We just take out an order, mujhe ye chahiye, and then the work of my coordinators, my teachers, my HODs, they start. They sit down, they work on it, and then come with the plan. Okay, the plan is there, then I put a little salt, I'll put a little pepper, I put a little garnishing on it. That is what it is. So wherever you are teaching, whatever you are doing, friends, we as leaders are there for you always, but the planners are you. The strategists are you, because you are teachers. Love your profession. This profession is all about giving. I know it is one of the most unreasonable professions where we never get recognized. But believe you me, 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, when you find a child in a market, in a mall, on a street, and he comes running to you, touch your feet, or gives you a handshake and tells their partner, friend, whatever, this is my teacher. I guess that's a million thing for us. That's
Right.
where the whole, the whole stress of one beats away. He's my child. And when I see somebody who's doing good in his career growth, and I feel so proud that I have taught that child. That gratitude comes to you with time. And remember, every child remembers that I so certainly remember my nursery class teacher name till date. I remember my class one teacher's name till date. And I am in touch with them. Today I see them. I mean, one of my very, very close teachers, I don't mind taking her name also. Her name is Shashi Ratan. She's a vice principal at one of the schools these days in Jammu only. And when I meet her, today I am a principal of one of the schools and she is the vice principal of one of the schools. But I touch her feet till today. I have got people in my area, in my Sahodaya complex also, who had been my teachers. So why not to give that respect to them? You deserve that respect. But remember, friends, कोई भी चीज आज की दुनिया में खाली नहीं आती. एफर्ट डालनी पड़ेगी. एफर्ट डालनी पड़ेगी और एफर्ट आप लोग डालने में माहिर हैं. अपने आप को देखिए, अपने आप को जगाइए. यू आर टीचर्स. इससे ऊपर कोई प्रोफेशन नहीं है. डॉक्टरी भी नहीं. तो डॉक्टर भी टीचर्स पढ़ाते हैं, याद रखिएगा. You teach the doctors. So if we say doctoring is a noble profession, yes, it is a noble profession. But our profession is the profession of professions because we teach all professions. So always love yourself. Keep a big broad smile always on your face. Introspect yourself. Do a good planning and always have a plan B to save yourself. That should be the only takeaway from this whole discussion, I think.
So the points mentioned by you, sir, is mark of a true leader. All the points keeps you always believe in everybody along while moving forward. So togetherness, all I could mention, togetherness is your key, as you have been pointing out point after point. And we all are learners here in this in the new situation. I can I can call this a new normal situation, and because he did knock the door as a guest, he did knock the door for entering, and we stand firmly on our. No child should be left behind, and no left behind. So you, as I mentioned, you always believe in taking together. Let's hand hold forward direction. and you are a firm believer of this. So who could be a better person there to discuss this topic than Dr. Kunal? So I heartily thank you for gracing us with your presence and sharing your revolutionary, innovative ideas. It was our privilege that the session was conducted by you. And just one point I would like to add on with this pandemic situation, COVID 19, everybody I've been hearing like back, maybe down the line we have gone back. So I will say if we have gone a half step back, we are moving for one step ahead. We do not, if we take it in a positive sense, we have not gone backwards, but we are moving maybe a little slower. But yes, we have done, and thank you so much for that. And we would like all our viewers, pan India viewers who had been watching, listening to Kunal sir, a heartfelt gratitude from Kunal sir and to all of you. Stay home, stay for our next session. Till then, all of us should say goodbye by namaste. No shaking hands, no shaking hands virtually. Signing off for today. Tomorrow we meet at same time. And thank you so much, Kunal sir, for your enriching session.
Pleasure. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe.
Thank you. You need to fill up the feedback form which has been posted in the participation certificate of this talk show. Or you can, if you have not copied the link, you can 867-530-649. The number was mentioned quite a number of times. So 9867. If you want, you can note it down. 9867 649. If you have missed copying the so please note down the number, and if you WhatsApp us, we will send you the link. We will send you the link so that you can fill up the feedback form and get your participation certificate. Thank you so much.